Today we're going to take a look at the Vibe 20. Vibe is a kayak company actually, but they've developed this roto molded cooler, and right off the bat you'll notice it looks very similar to the Yeti Roadie, which is now actually called the Yeti Tundra 20. Same style with the hand piece up top, but it looks very similar to a Yeti Roadie. Again, this is made by Vibe Kayaks, which is actually a kayak brand, but they're starting to get into the cooler market because these fit onto their kayaks. So it's a solid made cooler, 20 quart cooler, very similar to the Yeti Roadie, but at a much cheaper price point. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for a small cooler that has a handle that you want to tote to the beach, or you're trying to fit it on a kayak, this could be the perfect opportunity for you, or the perfect choice for you. As we look on the outside, very similar to the Yetis. The latch system is it's not necessarily a ball, but it's a cylinder latch system on the outside. Same principle as the Yeti. You also have the presence of a stainless steel plate here. This is if you want to lock your cooler and prevent people from getting in. And you'll also notice this large red button, which is different than most of these coolers that are in the 20 quart. This is an air release, so if there's pressure buildup inside the cooler, you can push this red button and release any built up pressure on the inside. Also note the integrated measuring stick on the top of the Vibe cooler. This is also a textured cutting surface as well. So perfect cooler if you're into kayak fishing. It has just about everything you could possibly imagine, and it's small enough to fit on most fishing kayaks. On the inside, you're going to see that same commercial grade gasket that we have present on almost all of these roto molded coolers. Very standard on the inside with a small drain field, but it is an oversized drain plug that's attached on the outside. So I really like that feature that your drain cap is actually attached, and it also has the hose hookups on the outside if you want to use that. So you're never going to never lose your drain cap, which is different than say a Yeti where it's not attached on it at all. The carrying system of this cooler is the handlebar. It's hard to get your fingers up under this, but again, it's a small enough cooler that you can use the handlebar to get it around. Solid made cooler, solid small cooler. If you're considering a kayak cooler or something that you want to take to the beach, the Vibe Kayak Cooler 20 quarts could be a perfect option. Stay tuned as we're going to do a 5-day ice challenge and compare this cooler to say a Grizzly or a Yeti. Although it's smaller and we understand that larger coolers should in theory hold ice longer, we want to put it in the mix just to see how a smaller cooler can hold up, especially against some of the soft-sided coolers we have to offer. So stay tuned for the 5-day ice challenge. Do a quick update on the 5-day ice challenge with the Vibe Kayaks 20 quart cooler. The Vibe Kayak made it about 3.5 days. Solid little cooler, a utilitarian cooler. This is meant for a kayak. Definitely can handle 3 days worth of use, moderate use. Solid cooler with a lot of features. Again, that pressure release as well as the integrated ruler. Not much to say. It holds up just as well as some of our soft-sided coolers here, about the same 3.5 days. So yeah, quick update on the 5-day ice challenge. Didn't make it quite 5 days, but hung in there about 75% of the way.